Would you like to see exactly how we manage to squeeze maximum development value out of an already approved residential scheme? In this video, I will walk you through how we upgraded 24 one-bed apartments into 2 beds without changing the approved building envelope. This isn't theory, it's a real project with real numbers and a real uplift in value. Hello, I'm Victor Rohacs from Rohacs Architects. For over 8 years, we've been helping clients maximize residential development value in and around London, often by interrogating schemes that already have got planning approval. This project is a perfect example of how much value can be hidden in plain sight. This is Station Plaza in Hastings. It is the final piece of a major regeneration project next to Hastings train station. Our client acquired the site with planning approval for 3 new residential buildings, delivering 103 flats, all built on top of an already constructed car park deck. On paper, the scheme worked. But the question we always ask is, can it work better? Every optimization exercise we do starts in the same place, not with the flats, but with the cores and the communal areas, because we review stair compliance, lift shaft sizes, corridor widths, and fire strategy requirements first. Because in most schemes, these elements are either outdated or under-allowanced. One of the most common issues we see is the absence of smoke shafts and adequate riser space. Those aren't optional. A single smoke shaft alone requires around 1.5 square meters of free space, even before accounting for the shaft walls. Miss this early, and your layouts are going to suffer later. Once the cores are corrected, we move on to the apartments. We summarize the area of every single unit and benchmark it against national space standards. This tells us 2 things: where units are compliant, and also where surplus area might be hiding in plain sight. We also check whether a small envelope adjustment could be achieved through a non-material amendment or minor variation. And at this point, we will know exactly how much space we have to work with. No guesswork. In Hastings, our initial analysis identified around 45 square meters of surplus space on each floor. After updating the cores, including adding the missing smoke shafts, we were left with approximately 25 square meters per floor. That wasn't enough for an additional apartment, but it made it possible to rethink the entire unit mix. Because we have already had to change the cores to achieve fire safety and building regulations compliance, it also became feasible to slightly shift them outward, introducing additional steel columns in the basement, and then unlock just enough width to upgrade the adjacent units into 2 beds. Also at this point, we had a strategic choice to make. Rather than chase unit numbers, we tried to focus on value per unit. We agreed with our client to upgrade 4 one-bed units into 2-bed units on each floor, and that was done across all 6 stories. Here's the updated layout. Same envelope, same planning approval, but a far stronger product. Those upgrades increased the development value by approximately 1 million. Not by adding height, not by adding mass, but by thinking properly about layouts, compliance, and structure early. This is why approved schemes should never be treated as finished products. Planning approval doesn't mean optimization, and optimization doesn't come from moving furniture around. It comes from understanding regulations, construction, and how design decisions translate into actual value. If you're sitting on an approved residential scheme or thinking about buying one and wondering whether it could perform better, speak to us direct at Rohacs Architects. We help developers unlock hidden value before construction starts and before mistakes become expensive. I hope you found this video interesting. Although we made all reasonable efforts to ensure that the information in this video is accurate at the time of release, it's only intended for educational purposes, so please do not treat this as professional advice. Make sure you consult a professional about your own project. Many thanks for watching, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the next episodes.